Going for gold.
Right. It's time for you to play your game. 'Cause people are coming, everyone's trying to be the best that they can when they're going for gold.
And now, let's welcome your host, Henry Kennedy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, welcome to the start of a brand new set of heats and Going for Gold as we move towards finding more contestants into our second set of semi-finals. Every contestant in this, our 10th series of Going for Gold, picks up a sweatshirt just for coming and joining us, a little souvenir to remember us all by. And a daily winner on the way through to a heat final gets a personal organizer. And of course, at the end of the series, well, the winner will be off to Hong Kong and Singapore. That's Chinatown in Singapore. You could go in there and have yourself a decent meal, and it'll be all on us. It's a fabulous prize. And I don't forget you, speaking of prizes, the viewer watching at home, because I have a question for you every day just after our head-to-head final. And the last time I asked you this question: which vegetable has varieties called Desiree and Maris Piper? The good old spud I was looking for, the potato. And so if you answered that correctly and the computer smiled upon you, you could have won yourself a portable colour television set. And keep watching another question towards the end of today's show. Well, as usual, at the start of a set of heats, we have 7 contestants from England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Put your hands together and give them a big cheer. See if you can spot early on today's winner on Going for Gold. Here they are. Welcome. As we always do, let's just briefly recognise our contestants and where they come from. From Devon, we say hello to Paul. Derek comes from Edinburgh, Grace from Dorset, and John from the West Midlands. And in the front row, Elaine represents West Yorkshire, London sends us Laurie, and Wiltshire is represented by Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, from the 7 of you who are here assembled for the elimination round, I need 4 to go into the Beat the Buzzer round. The first 4 to give me correct answers will so do. So hands on those buzzers and join in at home and let's play Going for Gold. What is my name? I am an item that dates back to around 3000 BC, originally made in Egypt from papyrus, leather or wood. Devon.
Paper.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. I was worn only by important people in those days. In ancient Greece, I was sometimes gilded for those of... Wiltshire, Sarah.
Toga.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. For those of high rank. I consist of a soul secured to the... London, Laurie.
A shoe.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. Of a
Sandal.
A sandal, Elaine. That's the word I was looking for. Well played. Didn't need any more information, I think, when Laurie gave you the idea of the shoe. Well, Elaine was in the right area. Hands on the buses again, please. Who are we? We are a fictional group created by the American artist with whom we share our name. After first appearing in the New Yorker magazine, we went on to appear in books, on television, and then in the cinema. Our members include Morticia, Gomez, Uncle Fester, London, Laurie.
The Addams Family.
The Addams Family, the very ones. Absolutely. So, 2 in, 2 to go. Hands on the buzzers again. Who am I? I am a musician, singer and composer born in Chiswick, London in 1951. My mother encouraged me as a child actor and I appeared... Edinburgh, Derek.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. And I appeared on the stage in the West End. I joined... Wiltshire, Sarah.
Tim Rice.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. I joined the group Genesis as a drummer and vocalist. West Midlands, John.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins is the one I was looking for. That's the one. That's the one. So we have 3 contestants in Beat the Buzzers. Now will the 4th one be Paul, Derek or Grace or Sarah in the front row. What am I? I'm a natural phenomenon whose first sighting by Europeans is credited to the Coronado expedition of 1540. I range from 200 metres to 29 kilometres in width. I was formed by the action of the Colorado River. Edinburgh, Derek.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Incorrect. Grace.
The Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon is correct. Well done, Grace. You were searching for it, and you absolutely got it. Well done, Grace. Goes into our Beat the Buzzer round, and congratulations to her. It means that we have to say goodbye for today, but only today, to Paul and Derek on the top deck, and in the front row to Sarah. We'll see you when next we play Going for Gold. In the meantime, gentlemen and lady, bye-bye. Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye, Sarah. Bye-bye, guys. We got a jolly good geographical spread from around the United Kingdom in today's Beat the Buzz Around. I'm going to pop across and start to play it. As I do so, let me remind you where our contestants come from. Well, today, they come from West Yorkshire and London, West Midlands and Dorset, all going for gold. Let's give them an encouraging cheer. Why wouldn't we? Now, we say hello to West Yorkshire in the shape of Elaine Cordingley. Elaine, welcome to Going for Gold. What part of West Yorkshire?
Shipley, near Bradford.
Oh, Shipley, I know
Yes.
it well.
Well, it's Baildon, actually. but
Passingly. Elaine, what do you do for a living?
I'm a civil servant. I work for the Inland Revenue.
For the Inland Revenue?
Yes, I do.
Oh, we better be very careful here now. And Elaine, have you got a family?
Yes, I have. I have a daughter of 23 and a son of 20.
Right, what do they do for a living?
Well, my daughter's a teacher and my son is also with the Inland Revenue.
I see. Oh, it's a tradition being
Yes,
held up in the Cordingley
very much
family of
so,
sending everybody
yes.
into the Inland Revenue. Elaine, in your spare time, what do you do?
Well, I like choral singing.
Choral
And-
singing?
Yes, and I do a little bit of amateur dramatics too.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Well, you're very welcome, Elaine,
Thank
from
you.
West Yorkshire to Going for Gold. We move along to London and Laurie Church. Laurie, what part of London are you from?
West London, Ealing.
Right, what do you do for a living?
I don't. I'm at school.
You're at school, are you? Do
Yeah.
you mind me asking you how old you are, Laurie?
You can ask. I'm 17.
17. I think that must be a record. I think you might be the youngest contestant we ever had on Going for Gold. He feels he's halfway there. What are you studying specifically, Laurie?
I'm doing Italian, geography, and English.
Okay, that might be a
First year
clue.
A-levels.
That might be a clue for everybody else. Watch out if any of the language questions come up. You're very welcome, young man. And we move along to John Hosien. Have I pronounced your name correctly, John?
It's pronounced Hoseen, actually.
Hosien.
Yes.
What name was that? Where does that come from originally?
We believe it's from the Middle East or India, that part of the world, but I've really not had time to research it properly.
Right, you yourself from the West Midlands. Whereabouts, John?
From Coventry.
From Coventry. What do you do for a living?
I'm a verger in Coventry Cathedral.
Are you?
Indeed, yes.
There's an awful lot of firsts on today. I mean, we have had clergymen, but I'm not so sure that we've had a verger from a cathedral. Now then, John, are you married?
I am indeed, yes.
Family?
3 boys. Could I say hello to
Yes,
them?
I can, of course.
Hello, Shane, Adam and Luke.
Hello, Shane, Adam and Luke. This is Henry saying hello on behalf of Dad. Okay, well done. Fingers crossed for Dad today. John, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
And finally, from Dorset, we say hello to Grace. Grace Armfield. From what part of Dorset, Grace?
Very close to Wimborne
Right?
in East Dorset.
Nice part of the world down there. Grace,
Yes,
what do you do for a living?
I'm a housewife.
A housewife, I see. And in your spare time? Oh, yes, I know housewives never have any spare time. Don't write in and
That's
tell me.
quite true. I like gardening. I do patchwork and quilting.
Right.
I also make Elizabethan costumes
Gosh.
as part of some charity work I do.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty to go on here for all contestants. They have given little bits of information about themselves to their potential opponents. We say welcome to Grace, John, Laurie and Elaine as we start to play the Beat the Buzz Around on today's Going for Gold, where as usual, questions are in categories worth 1, 2 or 3 points, depending on how you select, and we'll ease you in with a general knowledge question for 1 point. How many days are there in the month of July? Laurie?
31.
Correct answer. We didn't catch you. Well done. Right, Laurie, you're off the mark and running, and the category is clothes and fashion.
3.
3 on clothes and fashion. Which Japanese fashion designer opened his shop called Jungle Jap in 1970? Grace?
Missoni?
Incorrect. Tough one. Kenzo, I was looking for a general knowledge question for 1 point. Of which ocean is the North Sea a branch? Elaine?
Atlantic.
Correct answer, 1 point. Now, Elaine. Events of the 1990s is the category.
2.
2 on events of the 1990s. Which industry was privatised by the government in December 1990 to opposition protests that the shares were too cheap? Laurie?
The gas.
Incorrect. Grace?
Telephone?
Incorrect. John?
Post office?
Incorrect. Elaine, have a go.
Railways.
No, would you believe the one you didn't mention was electricity? General knowledge question for 1 point. What character trait is represented by a white feather? Grace?
Sorry, it's gone.
Incorrect. Elaine?
Coward.
Cowardice, that's the correct answer. Hard luck there, Grace, but Elaine played the game, waited for correct or incorrect, and got herself a point to bring her up to 2, and the category is cities.
3, please.
3 on cities. Which city is known by the nickname of Old Reekie? Elaine?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh's Old Reekie, indeed it is. Elaine, the category is myths and legends.
2, please.
2 on myths and legends. In ancient Rome, Flora was the goddess of what? Elaine?
Plants and flowers.
Yes, plants, flowers, or I would have accepted youth or spring. Well done, Elaine. Off you go to the next round. Very well played. So, 1 contestant safely stowed in today's 4 in a row. Let's have a look at the scores there. Laurie has got a point, but so far John and Grace haven't troubled the judges. General knowledge question for 1 point. Founded in 1824, What, please, do the initials RSPCA stand for? Laurie.
The Royal Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Correct in every respect, young man. It's taking you up to 2. Food and drink is the category, Laurie. Select.
I'll have 2, please.
2 to double your score. A basic food on the Indian subcontinent. Ghee is a form of... Laurie.
Cheese.
Incorrect. Dorset Grace.
Butter.
Butter is correct. Well done. You were just beaten to the punch there, John. Grace, you've put 2 points on the board, and the category is athletics.
1.
1 on athletics. The American athlete Jackie Joyner-Kersee is a double world champion, but in which field event? London, Laurie.
The long jump.
The long jump is correct. Well done. Takes you up to 3, Laurie, and the category is space.
Just 1, please.
Just 1 on space. In December 1995, the space probe Galileo descended into the atmosphere of which? London, Laurie?
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct. Takes you to 4. Now then, Laurie, pop music is the category.
I'll have 3.
3 on pop music. In 1996, Said and Done was a top 10 hit album for which all-boy group? Laurie.
Boyzone.
Yes, Boyzone is correct. Puts you in the next round. Well done. Might have been a bit of a guess there from Laurie, but at least he got it. John, you haven't scored yet. 2 points for Grace. Here's a general knowledge question for 1 point. On a dartboard, what number is bordered by the 5 and the 1? Grace.
20.
Yes, 20. Very well played. Very well played, Grace. Grace has taken you up to 3, and the category is British history.
I'll try 3.
3. In which year of the early 19th century did the Battle of Trafalgar take place? John.
1805.
Correct answer. Well played. John, the category is books and authors.
Try 2, please.
2 points of books and authors. Which Irish authors' bestsellers include Circle of Friends and The Glass Lake? Circle of Friends and The Glass Lake, Maeve Binchy. General knowledge question for 1 point. Peter and Zara Phillips are the 2 children of which member? Dorset Grace.
Princess Anne.
Princess Anne is the correct answer. Takes you to 4. Grace, the category is husbands and wives.
2.
2 to put you in the next round. Name the Australian actress whom Tom Cruise married in 19... John?
Nicole Kidman.
That's the correct answer. Well done. Takes you up to 5. John, you've come from nowhere to be only 1 away from 4 in a row, and the category is geography. Select.
Try 2, please.
2 points on geography. Herm, Alderney and Sark form part of which, John?
The Channel Islands.
That's right. You've done it. Well played indeed, John. Well done. Well, Grace, I thought you were making steady progress into 4 in a row, but for today we have to say goodbye to you. We'll see you when next we play Going for Gold. Right, I promised you some details of the prize for the winner of this, our 10th series of Going for Gold. Off to the Far East they go.
Our Going for Gold champion will sample the best of the Far East. First stop, Hong Kong, a city where wonders never cease. Take a stroll through the markets. There's something for everyone. Then it's on to Singapore, still one of the cleanest, greenest and safest cities anywhere in the world. This tiny tropical island is a unique blend of ancient and modern, combining colours and contrasts, cuisines and cultures.
Yes, that's a prize and a half for the winner of this year's Going for Gold. Will it be Elaine, Laurie or John? Elaine, you got into today's 4 in a row round first. The choice is yours from the categories of automobiles, the natural world of Africa, that limits it a lot, 50s pop music and poets and poetry. What will it be, Elaine?
The natural world of Africa.
Right, Elaine, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round as you settle in? I remind everybody that it's you against the clock for 40 seconds to see if you can give me 4 correct answers, one after another. Elaine, are you ready and happy to play?
Yes, thank you.
OK, let's put 40 seconds on the clock. There they go now. The natural world of Africa is your subject and your time starts now. How many humps does a dromedary camel possess?
1.
Correct. Over short distances, which member of the cat family is the fastest of all land animals?
Cheetah.
Correct. What 3-letter word is another name for the wildebeest?
Canoe.
Correct. What is the collective noun for a group of rhinos?
Pass.
A
No.
crash. Name the dog-like mammal that has a species known as the spotted or laughing.
Hyena.
Correct. Apart from the chimpanzee, which ape is man's closest living relative?
The gorilla.
Correct. Also known as the African ant bear, which animal takes its name from the Afrikaans word meaning earth pig?
I don't know.
The
sorry.
aardvark. Which large African bird has been trained to take a saddle?
Ostrich.
Yes, but it wouldn't have made any difference because you'd already got up to 3, Elaine, and that's the score that we credit you with. Thank you for playing 4 in a row. Well played. Now, Laurie, What'll it be? Automobiles, 50s pop music, or poets and poetry?
I think I'll have the pop music of the 50s, please.
Pop music of the 50s. Laurie, will you come and join me here, please? For your solo round. You against the clock for 40 seconds. Ready and happy to play?
Yep.
Okay, let's put 40 seconds on the clock for Laurie. There they go now. He's chosen 50s pop music, and on that subject, Laurie, your time starts now. The American whose 50s hit included Mona Lisa and Pretend is Nat King
Cole.
Correct. Which American actress had a hit in 1954 with the Black Hills of Dakota?
Don't know.
Doris Day. Which British female vocalist had great success in 1958 singing Kiss Me, Honey, Honey, Kiss Me?
I have no idea.
Shirley Bassey. In 1959, which song gave the Platters their only British #1 hit?
Sorry.
Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. The singer who had hits with Who's Sorry Now and Lipstick on Your Collar is Connie who?
Francis.
Correct. In the late 50s, who had hits with Tutti Frutti and Long Tall Sally? I need an answer from you, Laurie.
Sorry.
Little Richard. In 1954, and you're out of time. Just 1 point on 50s pop music. Laurie, thanks for playing 4 in a row. All those pieces of music are coming around for about the 3rd time now. John, you have a choice of, hold on a moment, John, before you join me. Automobiles or poets and poetry. What'll it be, John?
Go for automobiles, please.
Okay, John, come and join me here, please. And as you do so now, I can tell you that 4 in a row, 3 in a row, or 2 in a row, and you're in the final with Elaine. 1, and we'll tie-break you with Laurie. Are you ready and happy to play?
I am indeed, thank
Okay,
you.
let's put 40 seconds on the clock for John. There they go now. He's chosen automobiles. And on that subject, John, your time starts now. Do the majority of countries drive on the left or on the right?
On the right.
Correct. With the initials GM, which American motor company produces Buicks and Oldsmobiles?
General Motors.
Correct. In 1901, which car model was built by Daimler and named after the daughter of one of the company's investors?
Pass.
Mercedes. Which British automobile designer created both the Morris Minor and the Mini?
Sir Alec Isigonis.
Correct. In which country are the headquarters of the Toyota Corporation?
Japan.
Correct. Which automobile company bought the car manufacturer Bentley in 1931?
Rolls-Royce.
Correct. Of which country is CDN, the international registration mark?
Canada.
Correct answer. 4 answers, 4 in a row. Well played, John.
Thank you.
Well done. There you go. So now we know what John does be doing when he's not a verger in Coventry Cathedral. He's out spotting international car registration numbers. It means that if we look at the scores for today, Laurie, we have to say goodbye to you. Just 1 point on 50s pop music. Better luck the next time we play. Elaine with 3 points on the board and John with 4 points on the board are in today's head-to-head final on Going for Gold. Elaine, lady and gentleman, John, will you please follow me? And why don't you come too? So, a brand new head-to-head final, the first of a brand new set of heats and Going for Gold between John Hoseen here on my left, who got into the round first by posting 4 in a row, and Elaine Cordingley, who followed him with 3 points. John, the choice is yours because you got into the round first. The category is games and pastimes. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. John, play or pass?
I'll play.
Okay, reminding both of you that you need 9 points to win. John, you have the 4 zone. Excuse me. And your time starts now. I am a game that originated in ancient times. I am played by 2 persons. Each player has 2 dice and a throwing box. And my board has spear-shaped points. The object is to move men from a point to another until they are... Elaine?
Backgammon.
Backgammon is correct. Takes you off the mark with 3 points. John, you're playing catch-up. The category is Hollywood Greats. There's a clue on the screen for you watching at home. John, play or pass?
I'll play again.
You play again. Okay, you have Hollywood Greats in the 4 zone where the correct answer and you'll be in the lead and your time starts. Now, I am an actor who was one of Hollywood's most popular and enduring stars. I was born in Montana in 1901 and died in Los Angeles in 1961. I began my career as a cowboy extra and went on to play leading parts in a series of low-budget westerns. Elaine?
Is it John Wayne?
Incorrect. John, it means you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues now. My more famous films include Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, The Virginian, and High Noon. My surname begins... John?
Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper, the very one. Right, John, it's got you off the mark. You're fighting back. You're playing catch-up. The category is art. The clue on the screen for you watching at home. John Hoseen on 2 points. Will you play or pass?
I'll play again.
You have art in the 4 zone and your time starts now. In Eastern Christian tradition, I am a representation of sacred people or events in mural painting, mosaic or wood. John?
Icon.
Icon is correct. Well done. John, you wouldn't have been able to go back to Coventry Cathedral if you didn't get that one. It's taken you up to 6. Elaine, you're on 3. The category for you as you play catch-up, Elaine, is politics. The clue's on the screen for you watching at home. Elaine, on politics, play or pass?
I'll pass.
Pass politics over to John Hoseen, where a correct answer, and he's in a heat final, and on politics his time starts Now, I was born in 1941 in New Delhi, the son of an army officer. At the age of 5, I returned to Northern Ireland. Born... John?
Rajiv Gandhi.
Incorrect. It means, Elaine, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues now. Born Jeremy, at school I acquired the name I am known by because of an Irish accent which I later lost. At 18, I joined the Marines and later worked for the... Elaine.
Ben Kingsley.
Incorrect. It means, John, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues now. At 18, I joined the Marines and later worked for the Foreign Office. In 1976, I left work to pursue a political career that took me to the leadership of the Liberal Democrats. I was looking for Paddy Ashdown and I couldn't find him. John has 6, Elaine has 3. Elaine, you're playing catch-up. Pop music is the category. The clue's on the screen for you watching at home. Elaine, play or pass?
I'll pass, please.
Pass over to John again. If he gets pop music right, he's in the heat final and going for gold. And on pop music, your time starts now. I was born Sandra Goodrich in Dagenham, Essex in 1947. As a 17-year-old, I made my way to Adam Faith's dressing room and sang for him. John?
Sandy Shaw.
Yes, Sandy Shaw is the correct answer. Well done, man. Good play yourself, John. Hard luck, Elaine. Lovely contest there. Well played to both contestants. It means that John Hoseen is today's winner and going for gold. He picks up the personal organiser on the way to our heat final, and very well played indeed. Hard luck there, Elaine. You passed once and it didn't do you any damage, but you passed on Sandy Shaw there, and alas, that was the one that put John into a heat final. So there you go. Here's a little question for you. Be more a part of going for gold by joining in, and as I say, you could win yourself a portable colour television set. Here's the question for today. Chef star Lenny Henry is married to which comedy actress? Do you think it's A, Dawn French, B, Jennifer Saunders, or C, Ruby Wax? 0891 447766. That's the number. Now, the lines stay open until midnight. You'll hear my voice ask you that question again, give you the 3 possible answers. Pick one of them, please. Don't forget to leave your name and address, etc., etc. 0891 447766. Lines open until midnight, and you could win yourself a portable colour telly. Right. There we are, a winner today in the shape of John. We will see him, of course, in our heat final. Elaine, on the other hand, we will see in our next elimination round when next we play Going for Gold. Until then, from all of us, goodbye and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.